2025 is coming to an end, and I want you to ask yourself one question. What did you learn this year? Did you actually learn something, or is your life still the same as it was before? Because personally, my life has changed a lot in 2025, and I've learned some lessons. But before we get into it, hi guys, my name is Neptune. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Here we talk about self development and self growth. Thank you for liking, subscribing, and sharing. Today, I wanted to talk about a list of rules that I've made for 2025 at the end of 2024 and that I've tried to respect throughout the year. We're gonna talk a little bit about them, and I'm gonna ask you as well to let me know what you've learned this year. So here it is, my little list. I've made 12 rules for 2025 that I've tried to follow as much as possible. Obviously, there were some days that it was more difficult, but I feel like I kind of followed them, as much as I could. So the first one was be grateful every day. And that one was quite difficult because there were some days, like I said, that were really difficult this year. Um, I had some anxiety, mental breakdown, and sometimes it was hard to see something positive in the whole situation. But I was still able to appreciate one thing about my day, whether it was to have a roof over my head or some food to eat. So that was a big one for me. The second one was always be true to yourself no matter what. And this one is very important for me as well because, I'm an Aquarius, so authenticity is my motto. And I feel like by being authentic, you attract what you deserve in life because we live in such a world where there's so much filters, so much fakeness that when you're being true, good things comes back to you. Life is like a big mirror. It just reflects back to you, and you get to meet more authentic people as well and follow the path that you've always wanted to follow. So that was a big one, but I feel like it's a rule that I've been using for years, maybe even forever. So another one of the rule was establish and maintain boundaries. That one was a big one for me because I am a people pleaser and I tend to put other people's need before my own. And I've learned about establishing boundaries, but maintaining them was the most difficult part because putting a boundary is easy. You just say no, I don't want to. But being able to repeat the same no over and over again when someone is trying to test it is the difficult part, especially when you're a people pleaser. So I feel like this year I've learned a lot about maintaining those boundaries and keep it like keeping my foot on the ground when I was saying something and staying consistent with my boundary as well. So that was a big one. And finally, the last one, always put yourself first. That was also a big one linked to my people pleasing habits. Um, like I said earlier, I used to be someone who would always put everybody's needs before my own. And what I've learned this year is that if you don't put yourself first, who's going to do it for you? You know, it's so easy to give so much to everyone else, but why is it so easy to give to yourself and to actually ask yourself, what do you want? And move in that direction. So 2025 was a big year, a year of changes, a year of big decisions, a year of putting myself first and growing as well. And I feel like 2026 is going to be a good year as well, but we're going to talk about this in another video, of course. So thank you guys for being here. Take good care of you, and I love you so much.